Hello, hello, Camille, and this is Elma, and thank you everyone for tuning in tonight with us. And actually, there's something really exciting about Tabs folders because Camille just launched Tabsfolders 2.0 and has this awesome theme features now. And actually watched the live stream last week with Bruce. Wow, that was really
Yes.
cool. Like I've seen a lot of things, so I won't spoil it for you guys, but Camille will show everything to us tonight. And on top of that, new features, Camille is also going to show us some use cases from a comedy team and real estate, right? So,
Um, so yes, I was gonna discuss how or tell the users how or your viewers how the teams kind of use tabs folders,
mhm.
the team sharing features. So that's the key thing I want to kind of go over after I've shown the features, of course, to your user base. And glad to be here. Thank you for the invite, Elma. Looking forward to sharing everything about tabs folders and kind of the Cyber Week special that we have going on this week as well. Because it is the official special, the like Cyber Week special is ending at midnight tonight.
Which
So,
midnight? It's my midnight now
well,
here.
uh, so when whatever the last midnight possible today. So realistically, sometime kind of tomorrow, but the last midnight of the time
So that must
zones
be
around the world.
EST, right? East, West. Okay,
No,
so I'm so confused.
east
PST.
further. Yeah, yeah,
PST.
yeah. Because exactly, PST is I forgot where the international dateline is, somewhere in the ocean, right? But PST is kind of 9 hours, 10 hours still behind. So there's still quite a few hours left in the day around the world, and so therefore, looking forward to the users catching up on the deal as we go along here. So I'll just log on. Well, state some of the specials that we have with the Tabsfolder Cyber Week deal, and demo a little bit of the Tabsfolders team sharing and kind of how that works for your users. So that'll be great because I remember a few months ago we had um, a live stream with you, and we talked about kind of introduce tabs folders to your users. And now I think we can go further and see more and discuss the new features, etc., and go over the plans and the discounts. And
Okay,
as you
cool.
mentioned, yeah, the use case examples. So
Right. Okay, so let's
um,
start.
so let me just prepare the screen here. 1 second. Mm, One moment, having a small issue with sharing.
It's fine. Somehow technology is not so friendly tonight.
Yes.
I couldn't find my live stream in the Facebook group, so I am looking for the video and I couldn't find it, but I'm sure it is there somewhere. So I will find it because I got a notification from Facebook, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it's some strange and interesting things are going on, but one moment here. Hopefully, it'll work this time. Um, Okay. Is it? Can you guys see it? Is it working now?
Okay, now it's working, but give me a moment. It seems that somehow the video did not connect. Now, I don't know how to do a stream key and add it to Melon. Now, that is interesting. Huh. Okay. Because now it's only showing in one channel and on YouTube. Okay. I'm not sure if I can add another stream here, but I don't doubt it. Okay, that's really weird. Just give me a moment,
Sure,
Camille.
sure.
This is really strange that the live stream is not coming out on Facebook Live, right? So
Okay.
this is something very interesting. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just do a shout out in both groups that hey, please watch us on YouTube because something is not right. Somehow the connection between the two apps did not work, so it's not on the Facebook groups. Just give me a moment for that one. Really sorry about that, but
No
these
worries, no
things
worries.
happen.
Of course, of course.
So I can see it live on YouTube, but not on the Facebook groups, which is really strange.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so I'm just asking my group members to help me out to spread the word. Please help me
Okay.
out to spread the word because
We
okay,
can
so let's
always.
continue.
Let's continue. Okay, because I was
Yeah.
going to say that we can always reschedule if it's an
But the
issue, but
Cyber Week deal will be gone by then. That's very important.
well, true, true. But perhaps we could do something. I mean, because of the technical issues, maybe we can, work something out for your users with a special code or something to extend it because of the issues that we're having with the live stream. But okay, I mean, maybe we can do that. We'll post it anyway with afterwards in the group since we're having technical issues and not everybody will see it today.
Right.
So anyway,
We will
let's
continue with the live stream. Okay, so it's still
exactly
available on
let's
YouTube and they can watch it, but they will have a special coupon or whatsoever that this Cyber Week discount is extended to them. I'm really sorry about
exactly.
these guys, and I'm really sorry about this, Camille, but sometimes we have tech issues and we
I
work around
I
it.
totally I totally understand. Even Facebook sometimes doesn't work, so it's all good. Technology it's still not perfect, but here we go. So wanted to first start that with the what I mentioned the Cyber Week up to 60% off. So basically, currently until the end of today, if you type if you go to our website and you click on the store the lifetime plan here, you will be able to get discounts that if you buy 3 codes, you get 20% off. If you buy 5 or more codes, you get 40% off. And if you buy 10 or more lifetime codes, you get 60% off the current price. So that's when you click the Tabsfolders lifetime deal here, and you add the codes. Let's say if we add like 6 codes, apply, then go next, type in your email,
Um,
test.
it's so slow. Is it so small? Can you actually zoom in? Yeah, we
There we
couldn't see
go.
your
Is this
screen.
better?
Yeah, yeah, this is
Yes,
much
yes.
better.
Apologies but to do the whole the demo with a few browsers, we have to have it in full 4K the screen. So,
Mm-hmm.
but for now, I'll just zoom in to go through the kind of demo purchase. There's .com, and let's go Canada next. And so right now, here you see that the normal price, 6 codes would be $234, but there's a 40% discount above 5 codes, so you're only paying $149 for the 6 licenses of Tabsfolders, 6 lifetime codes of Tabsfolders. So again, if we go to 10, it'll be a 60% discount. But it's a huge, it's a huge savings that we're offering because of Cyber Week as well. At the same time, we launched Tabsfolders 2.0. So this is why it's a kind of combined, the biggest discount that we've ever given before. And so all you have to do is kind of confirm payment, and it'll go through the PayPal process. But what I wanted to show you as well is what you get kind of for those codes. So when you go back to this kind of the sales page, you have a stacking table, and the stacking table shows you the details. And let me zoom in here as well. So the details are the benefits that you get with more codes. So starting with 1 code is just a basic 1 user license. With 2 codes, you get an additional teammate and 3 guests. Then with 3 codes, you bump up to 7 backup days of that time machine backup that we have. And you get CNAME sharing at 3 codes. Then the next level, I guess, is, I know is 5 codes. At 5 codes, you get SMTP email sending. What that means, or maybe let me take a step back and go over what CNAME means. So CNAME sharing means when you have a Tabsfolders share, when you share links with Tabsfolders, you can actually do it from your own domain names. So it would be from links.nontechie.com,
Right.
or whatever your domain name is. So you could, when you're sharing links with your audience, it looks like it's from your domain. So people don't think it's from some kind of different website for security reasons. And as well, then when you have 5 or more codes, you can send from your own email servers the emails that notify users that you're sharing links with them. So you can do it through your own mail server instead of going the mail coming from tabsfolders.com. So again, that just raises kind of your authenticity, that the links are coming from you if you want to keep your branding that way. And then the next level is at kind of 10 codes. You'll activate white label, which is actually coming in Tabsfolders 2.1. We already, in this version, added the option to to start saving your kind of icons for the white label in 2.0, but right now this is in beta, and we actually have to add a fix. It's not working 100% because it is scheduled for Tabsfolders 2.1, and so it's just a preview of white label. But I wanted to explain what white label is, and that it's coming in Tabsfolders 2.1, so it'll be very soon in. A couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks is the estimated timeline for the white label to be available. So that's what you get for the 3, 5, and 10 codes, and that's outlined on kind of the sales page here. You also get unlimited guests with 10 codes. That means you can, with team sharing, there's an editor and a viewer. So viewers are really guests, and you'll be able to invite unlimited number of users to view or to share your folders in kind of view mode. So that's the Cyber Week special and what you get for the various code levels. So let me move that down here. Now I have kind of 3 windows here that show the shared folders, or basically it's 3 different users in Tabsfolders, and on the left, on the top left here, we have the team owner. When I go to my team, it's basically my team, kind of Tabsfolders.com is the user, and I have 2 editors. Today I'll be demoing the editors. Editor 1 is over here. When I go to my team here, you see that's editor 1. And on the bottom here in my team, I have editor 2. So these are the 2 users in your team. And to invite users, you simply type their email here. So it'd be editor 3@tabsfolders.com. And then you select whether the user can view or edit. So as I was mentioning before, edit is a full user, an editor, and viewer is a guest user. So we select edit and then kind of send the invite. And then Tabsfolders the server sends the invite, and below you get this kind of the name is unknown, but the email address is registered, and Tabsfolders will tell you that the user is invited, but they still haven't accepted. So basically, this user in their email inbox will receive a Tabsfolders invite, which states that you invited them to be a part of their team. Please sign up for Tabsfolders if they're not already signed up. And you just kind of go through the account creation process for Tabsfolders. As the manager of the team, you can, if, for example, your guest or the team member you invited didn't receive the invite, I don't know if it went to spam or for whatever reason it didn't get to them, all you have to do is click remove and confirm that you want to remove the user and invite them again. Tabsfolders.com and can edit, and you just send the invite again, and the invite will be resent by the server. So, I mean, the invite should arrive the first time, but if there's sometimes like spam filters at your mail provider will actually block emails before it even gets to your spam folder. And, this can happen sometimes for various number of reasons. So this way you can kind of resend the email just to re-invite the user. Now, once the user has accepted your invite, they are listed here as the name will show up. So it's editor 2, which is basically the first name, and the last name is what I created or I typed for this user to create this user. And now they're full members. That you see this invited text is gone from here. It means that they have accepted your invite and they are now a part of your team. Once they are a part of your team, you can share your folders or bookmarks and folders with bookmarks with them. And you do this by right-clicking on any folder, like this, and clicking the kind of shared menu item. This is now new, as in the old tabs folders, when you clicked share, you were basically able to share this kind of share links publicly with users with this public kind of link sharing. So this has been now moved to the bottom of this pop-up, and we can still create a link to share publicly by clicking this create link button. And you, of course, if you have the CNAME sharing enabled, you can share links through your CNAME or through tabsfolders.com. So if we share through tabsfolders.com, this link changes to http tabsfolders.com, HTTPS. You copy this link and you can open it in a share, open it in any browser, and you have the folder that you shared with your bookmarks and folders in this share. If you switch and you choose to share this link through your CNAME share, it changes here. And when you copy this link, and again, you paste it, it's the same shared folder, shared link, but it's actually now on your kind of domain, your brand. So this means, again, that you're sharing links from your own domain with your user base, and therefore they trust these shared links more because they know you and they know
I
your
have a
domain.
question on this one, Camille, because yes, I've been using this already. In fact, I have these tabs.nontechtechie.com, but is there a possibility of creating a custom slug, not that gibberish, string of text?
Afterwards, okay. Currently, there isn't. I mean, as in not in tabs folders. I think it's part of the one of the features on the roadmap. I'll just enter the roadmap for tabs folders, and let's see if memory shorten replace URL. There you go. So it's if you click here to upvote this feature, we will look at all the features and well, basically take it in. If more users are looking to use this feature to shorten, we will up the priority of this shortening, URL shortening, on our feature list.
Hey guys, please vote for this. I really need this.
Yes.
Okay, no, just kidding. But the thing is, the reason why I'm asking for this is, for example, I have this link, like, hey, I want this link to be particular to this particular specific team. So say, hey, tabs.nontechtechie.com/team A, instead of long line, a string of letters and text that I can't memorize at all. So something that makes sense or is meaningful to me and meaningful to others as well. So it's easy for them to remember. So that's about it.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I did not like about the funny text. No, that's it. It's nothing that not that critical.
So I think it will be easier for us to add it to kind of CNAME, that if you have CNAME, to have your own shares, because then you own the domain. When the problem is when it's shared on tabsfolders.com, which all the links are shared as well right now, like even CNAME at this point, that you get simply both. You can share it with tabsfolders.com or on your CNAME link. They have to be kind of like a random string so that it's unique between all our users. So I guess, again, it's part of that feature that we have to reprogram the system so that these links work differently for CNAME than they do for tabs folders. / somehow each user would have to have a kind of their own user ID or something before the share, so that you could create your own namespace. That, for example,
that would be nice.
Yes, if you choose Team A, nobody else in the current situation, nobody else would be able to choose Team A for their own kind of shortened slug, because they're all on the same namespace. So
Right.
that's why, yeah, I think we would have to kind of add code or reprogram the system to make this available. So again, for users who think this would help them out in the team sharing, please upvote this, and we will raise the priority of this feature. Elma, if you get your users to vote on this,
Yeah.
I'm sure we will will raise the priority of this
Okay, thanks,
feature.
Camille.
Coming back, so this was kind of the public sharing, which was there in Tabsfolders, 1.5, like CNAME was up in 1.5, 1.6, I believe. And public sharing through the Tabsfolders link has been there for a long time now. But so that functionality is still there in Tabsfolders, and you basically kind of click done. So we just shared this folder publicly. Now, the second part of sharing is this team sharing. And why don't I kind of remove the links here and click done, so to show for sure what it would look like when you would start with team sharing. So basically, when you open this pop-up, the sharing pop-up, we shared this link publicly, so it's still shared, as you can see, and you can stop sharing it publicly. That's one option, but you can also now share it with team members that we added a few minutes ago to your team. So when you start typing, the editor, the system searches your team emails, and the emails that of the users that are added to your team, and simply shows them in the drop down here. So we have two editors, editor 1 and editor 2. Now, as you saw, when I added editor 1, they're no longer in this drop down. And when I type edit, whatever is left, the second editor is left, that's left, or that hasn't been added to this share, is displayed. So now we've added the two editors, the two people I want to share this folder with. I click that I want to notify them, and they will receive a notification by email that I have shared this folder with them. And I can type a quick test, a quick message to them, or take a look at this new client share, proper spelling, and just send the invite or start sharing. Tabsfolders on the backend on the server adds the share, it sends those emails, and it also lists these two users as now being members of this shared folder. And when the system is now kind of working in the background to share this folder, so you can click done right away. But then when I go to my second user, I'm not sure if you noticed on the video, because it was a little bit, the screens are a bit small, but here in Tabsfolders now, there will be a new shared with me folder for each user. And it will only appear if somebody has shared a folder with you. It has this specific icon, and basically it says, so I just shared this folder called Team Share, and it has kind of a folder called DMARC, and some links about Tabsfolders, about DMARC, etc. And this is live, or as in it was shared in real time, and it appeared on editor 2 and editor 3, if I remember the names correctly. Since I don't, all I have to do is right click and click here, and it's actually editor 1 and editor 2. Great. So this is editor 1, and over on the left here, it's editor 2. And just a quick note that here, Tabsfolders is running in Microsoft Edge, versus here, this is actually Google Chrome in one profile. And down here on the left, it's Google Chrome with a second profile. So Tabsfolders, it runs in all Chromium browsers. So your team can be using Brave, Vivaldi, Opera, Edge, or Chrome. So there's like 5 browsers there that your team members could be using based on their preference. And you can share a team and share a folder with that team on 5 different browsers, and they can all be working on the same folder, same bookmarks on different browsers. So when I shared this folder from this kind of parent or the owner, it appeared in both these guests. Now it takes a little bit of time to synchronize through the backend through the server, but it's usually less than a minute, depending on kind of server load and stuff like that. It's usually a few seconds, but sometimes if the server is busier, it could take up to like 30 seconds or around there. However, changes do happen quite quickly because it's still real-time synchronization on the back end. So let's say we wanted to add a note to this folder. So I click add a note on the owner right now, and this is a note from the owner. I click save, and in a few seconds, like I mentioned previously with time synchronization, on the second editor, the note appeared first, and then on this first editor, interestingly enough, the note appeared second. So it was a small delay in a few seconds, but basically now you see that this folder has a note, and both users have, actually everybody on the team now has this note from the owner stating that this is a note from the owner. The positive or the new thing about Tabsfolders now is that you could almost do this publicly previously with public shares that I demoed a few minutes ago, that you could share publicly from the owner's perspective, and then if you move things around and add notes, your users would kind of see it, but they have to still open the share. Versus right now, it goes back in the other direction. So this is editor 2, so I can write here, add a note from editor 2, note from 2, save it, and after a few seconds, it should appear on everybody's. And right away, you see right here, it appeared on the owners. This is a note from editor 2. And after a few seconds, let's click here. On editor 1, same thing. It appears and is updated on editor 1's kind of, their view of the folder. So same thing now is from editor 1. So just demoing basically that this synchronization is working in all directions between all the users. So, and it appeared on the host first. This is a note from editor 1. And after a few seconds here, let's check. Still need to give it a few seconds, I guess, 4 seconds more. There we go. And it's here, note from editor 1. So in a couple of seconds, basically, as you see, the synchronization is happening between all 3 users that are on the team. The further things you can do with shared folders is you can basically, create new folders. So right now I want to create a folder, editor 2 changes. And I want to, let's say, move this social or the DMark bookmark into this folder. So this allows your all your team members to work on this folder, not only to add notes, but also to kind of move things around, move folders around and bookmarks. And as you see, I clicked, went back to the team owner, and editor two's changes have been synchronized so that we created a folder and we moved the DMARC bookmark, the Wikipedia article on DMARC, into this folder. So we have note synchronization as well as change synchronization. So the use case, there are several use cases that I'll go over on how our users use this. And one small note, a small caveat before going to the use cases is that Tabsfolders 2.0, I forgot to mention this at the beginning, is currently in kind of beta. We released it publicly, but when you're a new user and you click on My Team, you get this little pop-up on the top right stating that it's in beta, because as it's a very new and kind of a feature that affects a lot of the synchronization technology in Tabsfolders. And it was just released. There may be some bugs, of course. Nothing is is perfect, bug free. So if anything happens that is not the way you think it should work, either it's a real bug or you think there might be some functionality changes that maybe you'd expect for it to work differently, please get in touch with us, email us, and let us know about this. Because we're always here to improve Tabsfolders and to kind of help out if we maybe didn't understand something the way users would want to use team sharing, etc. So we're very definitely open to your feedback and suggestions. And on that note, from kind of feedback and suggestions, this is why we implemented Tabsfolders team sharing, because we were a while back, one of our users got in touch and said that it's great that Tabsfolders saves their bookmarks, but they work in a team of comedy writers, and they'd love to be able to share these bookmarks like real time with their team members. That sharing, this public sharing that we have here, is not really doesn't really work for them, or it's not enough of a feature, because only one user can share, or as in you could share a public folder with many users, but only you had control of it. So your other users couldn't actually add or change things in that folder. And so their use case was that in the morning they come 9 a.m. to the office, and they start going on the internet to look for news stories from the previous day. And this is the whole team, about 5-6 comedy writers. They go on the internet, look through the news stories for the previous day, and at noon they come together for like a lunch meeting where each comedy writer presents the stories that they read from the previous day, and these are stories that they think might be kind of joke worthy, that you could write a joke about them. And then after the lunch meeting from 1 p.m. till 5 p.m., all the comedy writers go off and write jokes about the news stories that pop into their head. And these are all the news stories that each writer found. So this was their process, a few months ago when they contacted us. Now, the comedy writer said, what would be amazing would be if I come into work at 9 and any bookmarks that I save about news stories, potential news stories, would be instantly shared in a shared folder with my other comedy writers, and vice versa. If they find any news stories that are worthy, or they think would make for good jokes, that I could see them right away in the shared folder. That they didn't want to wait till noon for the kind of all hands meeting, or the whole team getting together, because they're kind of missing 3 hours in the day where they could already be thinking about jokes. So this is the functionality that now is available to you in Tabsfolders, because as I was showing you previously, the team owner shared this team share folder, and editor 2 moved the bookmark and created a folder. So basically, this could be something that instead of editor 2 changes, we can rename this, and this could state Sybil joke news links. And so this way, you could have a shared folder like possible joke news links, and each of the team members could be writing or submitting jokes into that folder. And between 9:30 and noon, everybody could be thinking about possible news or possible jokes for these news stories, so they have more time by the 5 p.m. deadline to come up with jokes. And this is the kind of the great thing about the team folder sharing, that now with real-time synchronization, you could be working more effectively in your team, and get the news stories and get information from your peers and teammates a lot faster than waiting for the 12 p.m. meeting where everybody kind of shares and just displays the news stories in a very time delayed format. So this is the use case of how we want to use Tabsfolders team sharing with Tabsfolders 2.0. And excuse me, and like I said, it's right now in beta, but we released it to everybody because we were planning to release it to a kind of small group of people first, but then users were saying, well, we don't know who we want to share our bookmarks with right away, and then we'd have to be contacting you at each time we want to share with a new user. So we actually took that on board and released it to everybody with the caveat that it's kind of in beta at this moment. But everybody can use it, try it out, and give us feedback on how we can improve it, how it works, and get a feeling for what this team sharing is all about, what we were kind of talking about for the past few or many months that we were describing kind of team sharing and how it's supposed to work. And the final incarnation, or the first kind of release and incarnation of it, is here right now. And why we're calling it Tabsfolders 2.0, it's because many months ago we kind of when we went on AppSumo and we were pre-selling Tabsfolders 2.0, there were four key points depending on how you look at it. I believe tags and labels was the main one. Notes was the second one. Team folder sharing was the third one, and kind of a UI update was the fourth one. So there were four main points that we promised to deliver to our users who pre-purchased Tabsfolders 2.0, and they are now in the product. So therefore, we have delivered all the points that we promised for Tabsfolders 2.0, and that's why the release is in the stores right now. It's on the Chrome Web Store as well as Microsoft Edge Web Store or Extension Store. So you can get it depending on the browser that you use. You can get it from the respective extension store, install it, and then try it out if you haven't already, if you're not already a Tabsfolders user. And if you are, it should update automatically to the newest version in your browser. So that's the kind of use case, the discount, and the quick demo of Tabsfolders 2.0. Elma, let me turn off my screen sharing, and we can continue chatting.
I like that use case with the jokes, because I know that writers well, because I do a lot of writing too, that we do a lot of research, and sometimes
Hmm.
the news can get, like we get lost while writing everything or browsing the internet for the latest news. And yeah, that is really, really useful. I didn't think of that. So that's really cool. And by the way, guys, if you don't use tabs folders yet, let me tell you
Hmm.
why I use tabs folders, because I've been using tabs folders already for the past 5 months. In fact, that's how I found out about tabs folders was, actually, I have no idea how. I just saw that, oh, this is something that might work for me. So I bought a
Excellent.
couple of codes and I said, okay, well, this worked really well. So it took me some time. I used to manage all my bookmarks with Google Chrome Bookmark Manager. And
Hmm.
the pain that I had at that time is that if I have different Chrome profile, I work on multiple Chrome profiles, and I need to I need to export the bookmarks to each of the profile, and I cannot sync the bookmarks between profiles.
Hmm.
That's really my use case. And I saw tabs folders. Hey, I think this is going to solve it. And on top of that, I can also use it on my phone. So, and I can use Microsoft Edge, I can use whatever browser, and all my tabs were synchronized. And this alone was really the best use of tabs folders for me. And it really solved my problem of, looking for my links between different profiles. Like, oh, which profile did I use when I look for this, for this thing? So that is something that really helped me. And then and then the more I use tabs folders, the more that I really liked it. One feature of tabs folders that is really cool, however, I cannot use it when I am live streaming, is the auto snooze function. Okay, and this
Yes.
one is actually saving my computer a lot of memory. So it makes my computer run faster when I auto snooze some. So when
Hmm.
I am doing live streaming, I don't turn that feature on. But say after the live stream, I turn that feature on, the auto snooze function, and it makes my computer run so much faster. It can turn off the tabs. I set it typically to 10 minutes, because if I'm not looking at a tab for 10 minutes, it means, okay, I'm busy with something else, so I don't need the resource for that particular tab. Next thing is, it's really fast when it comes to organizing my tabs. And in fact, I have tab of um, one tab of one folder of links inside tabs folders that are just my affiliate links. And this
Hmm.
master link, that is how I call it, is what I put now on my videos or in anywhere in my social profiles. And that helps to say, hey, these are the tools that I personally use and recommend. So you can find a long list of the tools that I actually use. And tabs folders is one of them. So yeah.
Th-
So
Thank you, Elma.
in case you don't know what you are missing, the thing is, a lot of people are saying they don't know what tabs folders is all about. I've been here and like, hey, Elma, I've been hearing it, but I really have no idea what it is about. So yeah, it gets you organized. It makes you more productive. It makes you, okay, you take less time to find things that you have looked at in the past. So these
Hmm.
are something that like it's really the benefit of tabs folders for me. And now that we have this team sharing function, that's even better. And I'm very happy. I actually have 10 codes of tabs folders in my account, and it's
Hmm.
just great. I'm waiting now for the white label. So it's so cool. It's so cool. So guys, we do have a giveaway tonight. Okay, thanks Deepak. Do you have any other questions, guys, about tabs folders and what you can use it for, or any questions at all? And I've also posted a link on the form that you have to fill up to join our giveaway tonight. And tonight we have 3 codes to give away. Thanks, Camille, for that. And let me see
Welcome,
now
welcome.
how many people have joined us.
Yeah, there seems to be quite a few chat comments. I didn't have a chance to kind of look at them when I was doing the demo, but
All right.
um,
No worries. That's why I'm here.
excellent.
Okay, okay, okay. Let me respond to
So
Deepak. Yeah. So
I was going to.
what's next for Tabs folder? Sorry about that. I interrupted you.
No, well, I was going to say that there's the snoozing feature. There's also saving your sessions, like a browser bookmark or the backup of your session. That we also have that functionality in Tabs folders.
Oh yeah, time
And
machine backup. Yes, I forgot about that.
yes, the time machine backup. That's more for like the all of Tabs folders. That if you kind of delete a folder, well, first of all, if you delete it, it goes into trash, and then if you delete it from trash and you made a mistake, then I guess you can get in touch with us and we can get the backup of the backup restore that folder for you. But it's also there's a use case like I guess your browser saves a session, but here if you use different Chrome profiles, you have it all in one tabs folder shared session history. And you can search in tabs folders as well. We have an advanced search where you can kind of search by name in the folder, name in the bookmark, name in the notes, or like a search word in the notes or tags. So there's complex search involved as well. And then the one of the main things is, or not main things, but a really cool feature I find kind of in tabs folders is that often when you search for something or you read an article 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, or online, and you just can't remember the name of the website. So I guess with tabs folders, in like if in the session history you could search by a specific date and maybe a keyword in the title, like if it was a YouTube. I often do this with YouTube, for example, that I know I watched last week. I watched some kind of YouTube movies, but I don't know what or training programs or kind of there's a podcast, Alex Hormozy or My First Million. So I can just search by YouTube in the past week. What were the videos that I watched? And I'll see, okay, oh, these were the videos. So that's the one that I'm actually was looking for, because without knowing the title of the YouTube video, it's harder to find it just on a channel, right? So if you go to a YouTube channel, so I think the Tabsfolders has a lot of features in that respect. But I think the most powerful thing now is coming on with the team folder sharing. That you just can't do this with Chrome bookmarks. You can't make a team of 5 or 6 or 10 people and be kind of sharing between different browsers your bookmarks and working on like a shared kind of knowledge space with your team on different browsers or different Chrome profiles. So this is where tabs folders comes in, and I guess there's a question from Leo that I could take a stab at, as they say. How the licenses work if you have multiple profiles. So
Yes.
it works by your tabs folders login. So it doesn't matter the Chrome profile. When you install tabs folders and you click on the tabs folders icon, it goes to a login page, and so you have one login on all the profiles, and you just use that username and password, and so it's one license. For multiple licenses, as per the stacking table that we had, it's more if you want to have guests on your team. That's where you'll need multiple licenses to add more team members, and of course access the CNAME SMTP and white label functionality. That's where the number of licenses makes a difference.
Okay. Can we go again through the list of, say, how many codes do they have to stack up if they have a team of this size? Can we
Sure.
do that again?
Sure. Let me just share my screen again. 1 second.
No worries.
Um, I shared it. Is it?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Just took a little bit of time. Cool.
Okay.
So if we go to tabs folders, all you have to do is go to tabsfolders.com, click on pricing, and
By the
then
way, we
it's the
still
live.
have the four screen, so can we make this screen the
Sure,
video?
sure,
Thank you. Thank you.
sure. Apologies, forgot about that. So there we go. So let me start again. You go to tabsfolders.com, and then you click on pricing. And the number of codes and stacking is in the lifetime plan. So you click on plan details. And here you have the kind of quick note, as in like text field on what you get with each plan. So with lifetime plan, you get notes, tags, and labels, team folder sharing, password management that's coming next year. And then you have like the specifics. So 2 additional codes gives you teammates and guests. 3 codes gets you CNAME, and time machine 7-day time machine backup. Then you have SMTP white label. But for the actual individual numbers, as in per how many teammates and how many guests you get, that's in this small small part of the stacking table here. And it's 3 codes you get 3 additional teammates, 4 codes you get 6, 5 codes you get 9, and with the 10 codes you get 100 teammates and unlimited guests. So that's the key, I think, or that's the table of how large a team. If you have 10 team members in your team, then you have to get 6 codes to have up to 12 team members added to your team for team sharing.
Right. And the CNAME starts at I forgot how many codes again. Is it 3 codes, right?
Three codes.
Right.
Yes, CNAME starts
So
at 3 codes.
time machine backup starts at 3 codes. CNAME sharing starts at 3 codes, and SMTP starts at 5 codes,
5
and
codes.
white label starts at 10 codes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So just take note of these guys. And Camille has been very nice to us to extend the Cyber Week promotion to our groups. Until when? Sorry.
We're extending it for another week to the group. I will be on the back end. I think for this live stream, we'll just leave it. That we'll leave the promotion on the website, so that when you actually come to this store and you add more codes, apply, you will get the discount kind of right away. It'll show. And then I think after this week, next week, Monday, we will be doing it only with kind of special with codes that you'll have to add a custom code if that basically this 20, 40, 60% special will be ending next Monday, and we only will be doing any custom promotions that if we come up with any with our streamers, then we'll do them specifically, but they will be with custom codes. So this promotion where it automatically takes the gives you the discount on the number of codes that you buy, basically the Black Week Cyber Week promotion is ending a week today at the end of the day.
Okay, cool. And guys, to buy to purchase tabs folders, please go to nttl.inc/tabs folder. So I have a new link shortener now that has something about my name too. Okay, so cool.
Nice.
And thanks Fernando for this one. This is really a great idea. So he found me a domain that is similar to my name, and it also has something to do with links. So it's so cool. Okay, so now let's start with the giveaway. Thanks so much, Camille, by the way, for extending the promotion for our team, for our groups.
Groups for
Yeah,
your group. Thank you, Elma. Thank you. Always glad to help your users and listeners. Looking forward to answer again any questions that they may have. You can reach out to me on our Facebook group or just through Tabsfolders support if you have any questions that when you're using Tabsfolders. And thank you for hosting us, Elma. Now looking forward to the giveaway.
Yes. Okay. So today we have three codes to give away. Let me call on your names: Ankit, DK, Somashekar, Mishti, Rajbir, Deepak, Inderjit, Rosie, Kevin, Simran, Walia, Niru, Inderpreet, Leo, Haley, June, and Joginder Sharma. Did I miss anyone? Right. Okay, so nobody's complaining, so I can. It looks like we can shuffle and then click this. Oh, Musam, you are late. Okay, Simran, congratulations. Is Simran there? Simran, are you there? Looks like Simran is not there, so I will have to give away the prize to someone else. So let's shuffle again. Hey, Kevin! I saw Kevin earlier.
Congratulations, Kevin.
Congratulations, Kevin. I saw you earlier. 12:58 was the last one. Oh, Simran is here, so you can get your prize a bit later. Kevin, are you here?
Congrats, Simran, as well. And Kevin, give us a shout.
Yeah, Kevin, give us a shout. Okay, let's draw one more. Yay! Okay, so Kevin is here. So the last one, did I miss? I think I missed Vcash. Okay, I just got in. Let's put it in here. All right. And since Kevin won already, I'll remove his name and let's shuffle. Okay, so it's Helly June. Are you there, Helly June?
Congrats, Haley.
Congrats,
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 congrats. I
Haley.
couldn't find him because now we are on YouTube, not on Facebook, so I couldn't see.
Ah, well,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Okay, so I couldn't find Eugene, but okay, let's draw one more time. Oh, he's here. Okay, congratulations. So I got all of this. So the winners are Haley June, Kevin, and Simran. So congratulations, everyone, and thanks so much. Now, if you want to get tabs folders, the Cyber Week promotion is extended for a week because we had a lot of technical issues today. And just to let you know that tabs folders, I really think is one of the most underrated tools because this has helped me a lot from saving all my tabs, from synchronizing between browsers, everything, and even share. Now I can share my tabs to my teams. It's not only me that can make the changes, so I can add people in my team now. So thank you so much, everyone, and stay tuned. Tomorrow we have another event with Tevet where we are also going to give away three LTD codes to all the to three LTD codes to the lucky three winners in the event. So again, thanks so much, everyone, and I hope that this has helped you make an informed decision on what Tabsfolders is all about. And yeah, and I hope that this can help your business. Thank you so much. Good night,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. See you.